Hi, Pete Mohanty here. I just put together a series of very brief tutorials about working with language in R. R is fantastic for a lot of data science, but it's really not optimized to work with language. Very useful for contemporary encryption because of its ability to work with extremely large numbers, but getting to and from um, um, regular language, human language, and the numeric forms is a little bit cumbersome. So these tutorials are about switching back and forth between texts as letters and as ASCII and to ASCII, and also back and forth between decimal and binary. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. If you haven't already installed r.utils, you should do that. Oops. And I don't need to install this since you only install things once, um, but you can go ahead and do that if you haven't done so. You do need to do this every time you open up R, the library command. Okay, so here we have uppercase and lowercase stored as a vector. That's convenient because we can always do something like letters 5, and that refers to E. There's no particular command for going straight to ASCII. I can probably zoom in a little bit more here. But we can use these two commands to make that happen. We're going to need this a lot, so it's best to write a little function. And now we can figure out what all the ASCII codes are. You'll notice that lowercase and uppercase actually don't have the same number. So this statement is not true, whereas this one is, because the lowercase values actually have a higher ASCII codes. Of course, you can go to this website or somewhere else if you want to get all of them. But lowercase z is actually the largest number, and that's 122. Okay. So now we have this function integer to binary, and that's all we do is first convert to ASCII like we've been doing, and then this returns the 7 digits that correspond to the appropriate code. Now the thing with this is that it's just a little bit, it's inconvenient for our purposes because that is just a bunch of characters together. What we really want is to separate them out as individual numbers, and that'll allow us to do the encryption that we want. So that's what we're going to talk about next.